What's up, guys? Welcome back for another quad vlog. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video up on YouTube, at least a quad vlog. I know a couple weeks ago I uploaded a how to like bleed your brakes. I don't think a lot of people saw it, probably because I guess everyone knows how. But yeah, I've kind of been MIA for a while, just kind of took a little break from YouTube. But I have definitely missed making videos and uploading every week for you guys, so I'm going to try to stay a little bit more consistent starting this weekend. Oh my god, dude. Maybe, you think you have an exhaust leak or something? Good lord. It legit sounds like a V8 almost. Obviously, I'm 99% sure it's not, but it legit sounds like a V8. 3 steak street tacos, $5. Sounds like a heck of a deal. I could munch on some tacos right now. Yo, what do we got here? It's like an old moped squad. That's sick, dude. So what I want to talk about in today's video is the topic of insurance. I've gotten a couple, well, more than a couple actually, of comments on some of my past videos talking about like insurance for the quad. No turn on red when pedestrians present. All right, whatever. I don't see no pedestrians. And of course, what's up, dude? Oh, that's a nice bike. And of course, I want to start off by talking about the main question everybody asks, and how much does it cost, like per year, to insure an ATV for street use? Buddy, there you go. Oh my god, he's gonna go through this. Oh my god. And so to have a proper conversation about insurance and what it costs, you first of all have to know what types of insurance there are. I'm sure almost got launched. But I'm sure most of you guys know the different types of insurance, but I want to quickly go over it. The first type of insurance is liability insurance. You have comprehensive, you have collision, and there's also another type of insurance called uninsured motorist insurance. And the first type of insurance I mentioned, liability insurance, you mother trucker, is you are legally required to have, which is liability. Liability is if you get in an accident and it's your fault, your liability insurance will cover the other person's vehicle if you damage it, which obviously you would damage it. But liability insurance does not cover your vehicle if you get in a wreck and it's your fault. The second insurance I mentioned, I think, was called collision insurance. And now that is for your own vehicle if it's your fault. So if you get in a wreck, let's say I just crash into this car in front of me right now, and you know, bend my front bumper on my Raptor 700, my collision insurance will cover a new front bumper on my Raptor 700. And the next type of insurance I mentioned was comprehensive. Comprehensive insurance is if you were to get in a wreck, or not a wreck, but let's say like hail damage, or I don't know, what's a good example? I don't know, hail damage, you know, somebody like scratches your car, I think that would cover it. Comprehensive would cover that. It's if damage is done to your vehicle and it's like not your fault. And of course, the last type of insurance I mentioned was uninsured motorist insurance, and that is for when, let's say you get in a wreck and it is the other person's fault, but they don't have liability insurance that's required by law, you're still covered by your own insurance. Uninsured motorist insurance is really cheap. I think mine's like $5 a year or something like that, because it's required by law that you have liability. So it's just kind of an extra layer of security. So next, let's start talking about what it actually costs to insure my Raptor 700 with full coverage. That's what I have, and full coverage is all of those insurances, because I have a 2014, I actually bought it pretty much brand new 3 years ago. And when you buy something brand new, you typically want to get full coverage on it, even if you don't have a loan on it. You typically want full coverage just because it's such a big asset, costs a lot of money. If you wreck it, you're pretty much out what you paid for it. and I'm actually gonna go right. But anyways, let's get on with it. Let's talk about how much full coverage insurance costs on a 2014 Yamaha Raptor 700. I pay about just under $400 per year to insure this four-wheeler. So next I want to talk a little bit about it. Let's say you just wanted the bare minimum coverage. Let's say you just wanted to get liability insurance, which is the bare minimum required by law on every vehicle. To get liability insurance on this Raptor 700, I also had that quoted because I was just curious. It was about $170, give or take, maybe a couple bucks per year, which that's pretty dang economical if you think about it for a 700cc you know, vehicle on the road. Oh no, what happened? Oh jeez. Oh, they got it. Somebody tipped their... Somebody tipped their wheelchair over. That's not good. What the heck is this guy doing? What the heck? Dude, he was like riding in the air like that. Like Oz, I think his name was, from Indiana Jones. Like he was like riding in the air like that old guy.
Henry Jones Jr. Henry Jones Jr. That's right, Ox.
I think his name was Oxley. Oxley something or other from Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. That's a good movie if you guys haven't seen it. Oh shit. A lot of you guys know that I used to have a Raptor 350. I never made a video about it on the channel because it was a few years back, but I've talked about it. But I also had insurance on my Raptor 350, of course. And if you do the math, a Raptor 350 is half the cc's as a Raptor 700. So you would think that insurance is half as much, right? Well, it actually was. I believe my Raptor 350 insurance was like $180, $190 per year for full coverage, which that's a screaming deal if you ask me. But yeah, it was pretty much half the cost. Half the engine, half the cost. So just to wrap things up, if you're looking to get a quad and insure it for the street, you know, depending upon your state, again, I live in South Dakota, so I'm pretty sure we're one of the cheapest states to insure something like this for the road use. But I don't think any other state would be terribly more expensive, but as long as you have a good driving record, to insure a four-wheeler, you can probably expect between $200 to $400 for full coverage on, you know, whatever you have. And really that's nowhere near the cost of what it takes to, you know, let's say insure a car or even a super sport for that matter. When I was looking at getting a, go, okay, or not. I don't know what this guy's trying to do. It's so funny when people like look at you and you just wave. They're like, huh, you're waving at me? Oh yeah, sure, I'm waving at you. The only person looking at me I'm waving at. But as I was saying, a couple years back I was actually looking at getting a brand new GSXR 600, and I was like, all right, before I, you know, pull the trigger and, you know, spend $11,000 on this brand new motorcycle, I got to make sure and, you know, find out what insurance is going to cost. So I went and got a quote for full coverage, obviously, on something brand new like that. And it was legitimately like $1,800, $1,500, $1,800 for full coverage for that a year. And I was just like, that's insane. That's more than my like car. Like I just couldn't justify that. So, you know, insurance for a quad, insurance companies don't really look at them as being as risky as something like a super sport. So really, quads are a great option if you're looking for something fun and unique, and you can drive quads in your state. They're a great option, low cost option just to have fun and dick around on. Alright guys, I think this is where I'm going to cut the video off. If you have any comments or questions, definitely leave them below. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button below, and I will see you guys next Saturday for another quad vlog.